Hey, what's up, Improvement Warrior? Jason Yun, back with you again. Heading to the school, pick up my daughter. I wanted to make a quick video going over the best and worst ways to lose weight. And I've probably covered it many times before, these topics, but with 2020, new year, January, resolutions, big goals, health goals, all that stuff needs to be covered again. So, one thing that people are going to start focusing on is exercise and diet. And this, it needs to be incorporated, but it shouldn't be your end-all, be-all. And a lot of trainers, a lot of nutritionists, people who think they're in the know, who aren't really in the know, they say it's 90%, they'll say anywhere between 70, 80, 90% nutrition, and then 10, 20, or 30% fitness workouts, depending on what number they put for nutrition. And that is absolutely 100% wrong. Okay? If that's all you focusing on, then you can expect a major disease later on in life. Okay? Because it's basically a band-aid. So I have created a webinar called the 13 Pillars of Health webinar, which basically goes over 13 different things that are affecting your health. Nutrition doesn't show up to number 8, and fitness doesn't show up until number 10. Okay? So a whole bunch of other things that could be affecting your health. Some people have never heard of it. Some people might have heard of it, but they don't realize how they are affecting their health. So watch that webinar. I'll put the link down below somewhere, but it's improvementwarriorfitness.com. You can search 13 pillars, but it's /13 pillars. Now, in regards to fitness, what a lot of people will do is, and they'll do wrong, is spot reducing. Okay? And the major places they want to do it is their stomach. The ladies, they want to do the hips, the butt, the thighs. Okay? Guys, it's mostly the abs, butt, shoulders, chest, that kind of stuff. Understand, you cannot spot reduce at all. Doesn't matter how many reps you do, how awesome the exercise is. Doesn't matter what professional athlete you follow. If you always are performing like the Rocky Balboa, Rocky 4 workouts, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how many reps you do and all that stuff. Okay? You cannot spot reduce. Body fat has to come off of the whole body. And then that leads us into the other point, is focusing on weight loss. Too many people focus on weight loss and not fat loss. Okay? So I think everybody wants to lose the body fat, but they also think, hey, I'm 100 pounds overweight, I gotta lose the weight. Okay? That's the wrong mindset to have. You want to focus on health. I talk about health all the time. I mean, you don't see fat, healthy people. It doesn't exist. Okay? You have to get healthy, and then your weight will naturally fall where it should. Your body fat will naturally fall where it should. So, focus on health. Don't focus on the weight. Weight will naturally come off, and you don't want to take it off too drastically. So that'll lead us into the next thing, and that is cutting calories or going on a diet. Okay? Diets don't work. It doesn't matter if the plan you're going into has the word diet into it, like the keto diet. All right? Next 47-day keto diet challenge starts day after Martin Luther King Day. And if you're watching this after that, you can join it anytime. Okay? Keto diet is one. What else? Paleo diet. Atkins diet. South Beach diet. Vegan diet. Vegetarian diet. Okay, whatever. The banana diet. Okay? Do not go on a diet. Diets do not work. The word diet is a 4-letter word. It is an indication that you intend to go on it for a while, and then you intend to come off of it. And what happens when we come off of it? Usually the bad things. We reverse and put the things back on. Now, the real bad connotation with the word diet is people will cut calories. They will cut it so restrictively that it messes you up. Messes your metabolism up, messes your hormones up, and all for short-term gain. Okay? But in the long term, which is what your life should be focused on, in the long term, it's messing you up. Okay? So as you get older, and when you are older, that's when it's hardest, when it gets harder to get healthy. Okay? And especially the more diets you go on, more bad advice, bad exercise programs you go on, exercise form incorrect, okay? More supplements you take when you shouldn't be taking those supplements. Okay? Everybody is an N=1 game. Okay? N=1 means it's basically you are the test subject. You are the citizen scientist. You have to figure out what works for you. You have to adapt a lifestyle around food, around exercise, and that will help bring you to health. Okay? Now, the other point I want to make is people will start to focus on cardio. Okay? Which cardio exercise should I do? Should I ride a bike? Should I run? Chuck the cardio. Okay? Cardio is not going to help you. I've talked about cardio all the time. Basically, there's research papers showing that cardio makes you fat. Okay, the example I use is six days a week. I forget how many participants, but they did 6 days a week, 50 minutes of cardio, and their like fat burning zone, which is complete BS. And over 6 months, I think the average weight loss was like 3 pounds for women, and men was like 4 point something or something like that. Very, very low in terms of 6 months, 6 days a week, 50 minutes. If I spent that much time, I would expect to get a return out of it. Okay? Chuck the cardio. And do not start running. If you are overweight, running will jar your joints, and you're going to be in a lot of pain as you get older. Okay? So what is the number one thing, or what is the things that you want to do? Okay? The things that you want to do, you're going to have to wait for part 2. Okay? So this one, going over all the things that you shouldn't do. Part 2, coming up. Things that you should do. Okay? And if you know me, it's going to be a little bit different, because I've got 13 pillars of health. Most people, they just got 2. Okay? If they're good, they've got 3, 4, 5, 6, but how many of them have 13? Exactly. Let's go. So, I'll talk to you next time. If you have questions, let me know. Jason Young signing off. Stay strong, stay positive, be the improvement warrior.